16 max modes from literally my favorite unknown fan game to one of the worst gaming experiences I've ever had. Although they aren't even close to being number one on the list, they'll certainly help me get there. I'm Navestorm, and this is the FNAF max mode progression list, and the start of my journey to beat the hardest FNAF fan games out there. Enjoy the video. We're gonna be starting with the easiest mode. There isn't really much to talk about this one is just a bit of RNG since unlike normal mode where you can just stay in one camera and ring the phone on camera 3 and get rid of Chester without ever going to another camera, this mode doesn't actually allow that because Cat's version of Chester is slightly faster, making it so that if he spawns on the right side, you're gonna need to check at least one of the cameras, and if he isn't there you can ring the other two phones. But changing the camera risks an attack of Red's version of the penguin. If you get that, it's pretty much game over. For the left side, you don't need to do that since there are only two cameras that Cat can spawn. The rest of the night is really just ringing this phone when there isn't anyone there and stopping when there is someone there. I also don't really think it's the easiest mode. This mode is pretty bad and honestly just really makes me more excited for Five Nights at Candy's 2 but better, which is a mod that fixes the gameplay from the original Five Nights at Candy's game. Also makes them much harder. Anyway, here's my reaction. Enjoy. Stupid. For the second game we have Five Nights at Wario's. This is a really old game. This is said to be the second easiest in the list, but let me get you through the fucking journey this game has given me. I've spent about 4 hours just trying to beat 520, and I thought this was going to be easy, so I thought I wouldn't need to try hard this game, but this game proven me otherwise. And for comparison, the other games I've done in this list took on average 2 hours for the full game plus the max mode, so if you're gonna try to beat this mode, here's the strategy. First, you gotta have a timer. Try to start it as accurately as possible. You can count on your head, but I wouldn't recommend that. All of the characters move in a 5-second interval. At max AI they have 3 options of movement, so forward, backwards, and they can fail the movement. I'm counting that. If you don't agree, then go fuck yourself. If you don't agree, then keep it to yourself. Using the lights will immediately drain true power, or I guess 1%, so use that as sparingly as possible. Instead of using the lights, we'll actually be using the cameras to see if the animatronics get to our doors. You're gonna be flipping the camera and switching between these cameras to check whether someone is there. Once you see someone leave this camera, you are gonna check one of these 3 cameras depending on what character just left. If you don't see them in one of those, you can safely leave the door closed or just open the door and close it every 5-second interval. That's what I did. If you're not sure if they are attacking or if they left the window, you can use the lights. Waluigi is the only one that will not appear in any cameras when going back. Instead, he'll get to this camera and make some very interesting noises. You gotta actually wait a bit to get the sound to play, so I just prefer to flash the light to see if he's there. And once you reach 525, you should be good to just let the power run out since the night ends at 550, at least for me. And another strategy that I haven't really tried is just closing and opening both doors every 5-second interval. I did this at the very end of my run, or when they were at both doors at the same time. I just did this, but I felt like it was very inconsistent to go through the entire night just doing that. If you want to give it a try, of course, go ahead. Anyways, enjoy my reaction. Okay, calm down, calm down. This might be a win. I know that the power outage lasts 35 seconds. Okay, wait. Because I don't know if the night will end at 6 a.m. Like, not 6 a.m., but 6 minutes flat. Because it might just end slightly before. Fuck this game! Oh my god, so bad! So bad, I never have to play this ever again. Oh, this game sucks! This game sucks! Watch this. Five Nights at Wario's? Boom, deleted. Next up is Grizzlies. Can I? Oh, I can just skip straight to the custom night. That looks pretty good.
This call is being processed and recorded by the United States government. Any foul play or language towards government officials or the laws that the regime has put in place will be reported and acted upon.
Fuck you. Okay, so this motherfucker comes through here. I thought he was coming through here because I still really didn't understand because this is flipped, kinda. So like this, the right side on our screen is actually the left side, and the front is actually our back. So it does make sense, but it. Okay, now here we actually go to the custom night. My last death was actually because the buttons on the game are really clunky, so I pressed here twice accidentally. If you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. The strategy here is really just flash the front every 2 seconds-ish and close when you see the clown. When you hear Endo running, just go to the right and close the door. You need to do this very calmly, because or else you might just miss the button or click twice like I did. And after hearing these footsteps 3 times, you're gonna try to check both doors instead of just the front door to see where Grizzly is and then the corresponding door. There really isn't much to this night. You don't need to open the camera, so the rabbits will not be a problem at all. And yeah, it's just really easy. There we go. That's 420 bitten. A golden pest. New game. Phone call, yay.
Oh, and there was a guard before you, but he quit before his fifth shift. He mentioned the character is moving, which to me makes no sense considering their only move to perform. He said here on Scribbles to survive them. Okay. Anyhow.
This night guard's such a loser, am I right? I don't like you. Dear game devs, if you're gonna make a phone call, please add subtitles. They get pretty close. Like, what the fuck is that? I'm pretty sure this game only has 5 nights. And the custom night is the 6th. I had forgotten about that. You've got to be kidding me. I used the heater. What could have I done? Look at this guy on the table. Pretty cute. Except uh he's flipping through the table. Quite yeah. Leave me alone. Just leave him alone. Just a little guy. After that massive fail at basic English, I was ready to take the custom night. The fuck out, get out. I did not invite you. Leave. Leave. I did not invite you. Get out. Yeah, I was right. Night 6 is indeed the custom night. I really only had 1 or 2 fails before beating this, as the animatronic movements have way too far from each other for them to be a problem at the same time. The only thing that can really mess you up is if this maintenance error happens at the time that Endo gets in the vent. This is exactly what killed me the one time I died here. The strategy is very simple. Open cameras while flashing this camera, which is where Foxy is. You can pretty much hold the flashlight the entire night as it only activates on the cameras. Every time you open them, have them open for around a second or 2. That way you can see if you have an error, because the error signal actually flashes like this, and it's really easy to miss it. The 2 endo fails you saw before had the error signal start flashing way before the endo appeared, but I did not catch it until I had to go in the next panel. Next is the office animatronics. They'll start to try to kiss you on the lips, so you either gotta use the stage call for Bonnie or the alarm for Fredbear. Really simple, you'll definitely be able to beat it within a few tries. Okay, I did it. Shut up, dog! Oh my god. And next we have the Joy of Creation Basement Run Mode. Start game. Let's go. Go, 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 go. I think I remember. I need to go up here and go back down. Or something. Do I need to interact? Okay, I needed to interact. STFU. As you can tell, I was a bit more energetic this day. And I didn't, in fact, remember, so I had to do a practice run before actually attempting this. This was very unfortunate for me, who was hoping to get this mode done in less than 8 minutes. It took 40, by the way. Now, you get to see me struggle to solve these puzzles in real time. It's in a trash can, I remember. I think. Wait. Oh, okay, I found it. It's the sweeping angle. Hello, sweeping angle. Okay, wait, I don't remember this one. 3 gifts, 2 gifts, 3 for Freddy, 2 for, I don't know, 4 for Bonnie. Okay, yeah, this is not happening. I don't see Chica. Stop dabbing. That's cringe. And 1 for Chica, 3 for Freddy, 4 for Bonnie, so it's Chica first. Then Foxy. And I fucked up. Give me a second, I will look up the code on the internet. This is the dumbest death I had in here. The reason I died here was because I was going left and right, which made me go slower forward, because the more distance is moved when you move diagonally instead of... What the fuck did I write here? Now it's time for the real deal. For the parts I don't comment in real time, I'll just talk about it from here. Okay, now I can actually do it. Okay, so this one is just go up, go down, go into the bathroom, and then there's this fucker here, we just ignore him. Here you grab the animatronic items. The best way to do this is in this order. Foxy thing in the trash, then Bonnie's guitar in the furthermost closet. This is very important, if you open the closet, the other one, you die. Freddy's hat on the side of the monitor table, and lastly Chica's cupcake. Make sure that when you get there you wait for the growling to stop and give an additional 1 or 2 seconds. Doing this route to give you enough time to not get the end up to come after you, saving you a ton of time on not going back to the bathroom mid-level. The first code is 9632. It's gonna tell you to not look away, but we do that anyways. Luring the handle outside the place we need to go. The next one is 2541, which is just a clockwise circle starting from 2. Wait for the door to open and immediately grab the key to despawn the handle. Do I go up? I don't go up. Next one you just press W. And hope you don't die, I guess. I think you can't really die if you just press W, but if you strafe like the last time I did it, then you can die. This is so sad. There we go. This part you just go in the corner and wait for the 2 windows to line up on the door. You really don't need to wait for them to get past the door, as you have plenty of room forward and they don't get close to you at all. Walk backwards right in the middle and don't look at the next 2 windows, because they work the opposite way of the others. If you look at them, you die. There are opposite sweeping angles. Once you get here, click on the button to lure this handle out. Click the button, lure this handle out, and go upstairs. Not even close. And as you can see here, the game bugged. I thought it was just a one-time thing, so I went through all of that again. This time I did much better. The only problem was I swear, if it doesn't let me go in there, I'm just gonna consider it done. I consider that I have beaten this. I can go up there and go back and maybe make it. I've been left clicking to open that door the entire chapter, and if I can't do that now, then like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's just broken for some reason. Yeah, there's not much I can do besides consider this as complete. Warning, this game contains cute characters, cute voices, and maybe some jump scares. Be warned. I'm shaking on my boots.
Oh, hello there. Welcome to my shop.
What is this?
You see, the reason I own a shop instead of working at the boss's kitchen is because he never really paid me well enough. So now I own a shop and collect Chuck E. Cheese tokens. I found a few things while looking behind the dumpster of the building, but I think you'll like them. Each item costs about 10 tokens, but I'm sure you already know that. Take a look and see what you like.
What is this? I don't have any tokens. This is crazy. Chuck and Cheese Pizza Time Horror. This already looks promising considering this is the warning I got when opening the game. Now it's time for the single jump scare I got while playing this game.
Didn't close the door in time, my friend.
This game is crazy. Yeah, that's it. I was looking at how the characters worked and I got jumped. As for the max mode, the strategy is stupidly simple. Close the door on the characters that appear there, you can open them immediately after. When Mr. Munch appears on the ceiling, just put the camera up and back down again. And when these birds appear on your desk, just click on them. And I actually beat the night first try with 11% power left. When editing this, I actually found a mod of this game that bumps this from 485th place up to 110th place, putting just slightly easier than Ultimate Custom Night 50/20 mode. Considering I want to beat as many max modes as I possibly can, I will definitely be beating this in the future. It's very fun though, I will give this an S tier. Yes, we are doing a tier list now, deal with it. Okay, so that was first try, that was incredibly easy actually. Was that it? The warning was right though. The next one we all love, Five Nights at Candy's 1. We have two modes here that come from this game. I mean, technically one of them is the original while the other is remastered, but I couldn't be bothered with the stupid resolution that Five Nights at Candy's 1 records at, so I'll be doing both of them in remastered. In order of difficulty, we have No Night and 720, although I think No Night is much harder than 720, but let's see the respective strategies. Night No has you going to Red's character in the extras menu, then a bunch of numbers will appear, you have to throw them in the custom night values, go to camera 13 and boom, the night starts. You need to put down the camera after you look at camera 13, but no man. The mechanic here is super simple. When Shadowcat leaves camera 13, find him. He can be hiding in night vision mode or dark mode, and he'll switch cameras while you are looking for him, which makes this mode very annoying. If you don't find him in time, don't worry, he will go to one of your doors and try to attack. Close the door on time and you will only have some power drain. If you fail, you still don't die, you just go back an hour. I'm also 90% certain he won't go into camera 6, 5 and 4 unless he's attacking your door, but I could be very wrong. And I also beat this second try. Yay. And now for 720, also really easy. I will let past me actually I lied, I'm not gonna let past me explain to you. First of all, we're gonna put your camera on camera 11, then you're gonna close it, close the right door, the left door, and then open and close the right door, left door, cameras, open the left door, right door, close it, open, close, door, Whoa, what was that explosion? Wait, why am I now in Five Nights at Candy's 1, the original game, instead of remastered? Oh, I think I know. I think it might be because the video is really gonna feel incomplete if I do the wrong thing that is much easier than the correct thing and not actually do the correct thing. So I'll be doing Five Nights at Candy's 720, the original version. The strategy is really simple here, and I'll actually let me in the moment explain it to you, because I was explaining as I was playing. That's how good I am. What I'm noticing is that the animatronics do move very synchronized, so you can a lot of the times, just once you see one animatronic here, you can just close the other door. And as you can see, old Candy just got there just a little bit later than Cindy, and then it's gonna be a little bit since the next animatronic attack. In that case it was Penguin. Okay, so now the cycle I'm doing actually is just checking both of the doors physically so that I can see if there are any eyes, and if there aren't any eyes, then I check the cameras. And then after seeing if there is anyone there, also checking blank every once in a while, and I should be beating this very soon actually. There we go. Yeah, it's really not that hard. But yeah, that's it for the game. You really just do exactly what I did and you should be good. That's not the game name, you silly. We are playing One Night at Flumpty 2, a classic and surprisingly fun. The strategy I went with here was keeping the lights off all the time when I was in the office to avoid any surprise attacks, and it worked pretty well. Opening the cameras every once in a while to camera 5. If you thought about leaving the cameras in only one of the vents, you're actually stupid, because if you do this, you won't see the owl coming and you die. Always check camera 5 first, then if the owl leaves, you go check the vent cameras and close the respective vent on your office. Once you see this black spot on the wall, start looking at camera 2 to check how close the clown is to attacking you. It usually appears around 1 AM. Once his patience is around 100, check the owl one more time and turn off the light until the clown leaves. As for the pop-up ads that appear, you just close them immediately unless someone is currently attacking you, and the rest of the animatronics you just turn off the light as soon as they appear. Hopefully they will appear while the light is already off, and that really is all that there is to this mode. Yay! I just beat the second night at Flumpty. This is an unofficial game and I downloaded because it's Sonic and it's listed as speed and precision, and it also has 2 challenges. So like Sonic and speed, like it makes sense. Please let me have this. How is this speed? It has, oh gosh, it has FNAF 3 gameplay. Okay, at least it's quick FNAF 3 gameplay. Right.
Now, you've probably seen Sonic on the show stage. Yeah. We put medicine on him in the morning and a hologram to cover his injuries. But sometimes he tends to wander at night. We, don't know why.
Ayo, he
The
moved.
audio should be able to
Hi.
alert him if he...
Please tell me it's consistent. Please tell me it's consistent. Please tell me it's
Why he follows
consistent.
the audio, we...
This is quite literally the FNAF 3 layout, except with a few different things. Because here is kinda just the FNAF layout, so I'm assuming I really... There isn't a vent here. There is this entire new thing. Which vent did you go on? There isn't a vent here. What? I guess there is. They just forgot to put. It's past 6 a.m. What the fuck? Okay, it's 8 a.m. What the fuck is Mario doing there? Sonic? Sonic? Yoshi, do you know where's Sonic? No, now that you mention it. I'm kinda worried. I'm gonna look, he couldn't have gone far. The fuck is Mario doing Sonic's Pizzeria or something like that? Huh, guess there isn't anything here. Ah well, I guess I'll just look somewhere else. Why, Goodbye, Mario. 1, 2, 3 to go. Damn. I now have a mask, let's go. Hello. Maybe I should go look for him. Yeah, I need to grow up. You're gonna die, Yoshi, don't go. Mario? Mario! Who did this? Who did this? I'm going to find him. And when I do... And you never found me. 2 down, halfway there. There we go. Why are there 2? The fuck is Yoshi doing there? Okay, I did it. Okay, wow. FNAF 3 style fast-paced gameplay. Never thought I would see this happen. Well, I mean, we have FNAF 3 Custom Night, but I haven't really played that. I don't really know if that really is speed. Guys, where are you? I always miss things. I guess I'll have to just find them. Yoshi, you're gonna get yourself killed. Don't go and find them. Guys, are you there? Sonic, Mario, Yoshi? Guys? Ah! Somebody help! Somebody... Psh. Hopefully that should shut you up. Now there's some... This is creepy, oh my gosh. Fortnite? Damn it. It's because the camera system in FNAF 3 is always in the middle. Take this! Hello? Okay, I died. This game is crazy not difficult, but it definitely is fast. What is this? Oh, I couldn't handle. Where does the other Sonic start at? Fortnite! Okay, I gotta lock in. Where am I? Hello? Oh, it's the storage room. $percentage, exclamation mark, at percentage, caret. Eliminate. Eliminate. Huh? Exclamation mark. H. Dot. Arg. No, ugh. Ow. Dot. Why is the robot of me doing this? Must be a malfunction. Bro, why is the robot of me doing this? Oh, must be a malfunction. My guy, I'm not gonna say anything. So much pain. I need to find my friends. They'll help. Yeah. Oh, what is this? Hi there. It's you. Or come to where I go. I can go with you. Okay. There are so many animatronics. 10 p.m. Audio error.
Night 5, doing great! Now, you've probably already realized the power in the whole city is gone.
in the whole
Sorry
city?
we had to beat you.
Should I do anything about the
That
cameras?
Boo is probably still roaming around, so just do what you did last night if you saw it.
Okay.
Just me.
I like this
Some
guy.
kids have been.
I
Why
like
don't you
little
work on
tails.
that if it's Sorry for the long call. Things are just very different right now.
Yeah, I
Especially
was
with
here
this
from 10
unexpected
p.m. You
blackout.
called me for
Stay
2
safe.
hours and 50
Good night.
minutes. Jesus, that scared me. I did it. Wait, okay, the... Arg. I needed to find where my friends are. I know they will get help. Go find help, Sonic. What if I go this way? Go, Sonic, find help. Somebody help Sonic. Okay. Bum bum bum. Night 6. What? Wait. You. Where are my friends? They're gone. And you're going to join them. No, you will. I was so close. Damn it, Sonic the Hedgehog. Just because I said you will now. Now you took it all away. I was almost rid of you, rid of this horrid franchise. Your franchise. You are franchise is the reason I. Your minor spelling mistake. It would be funny if Sonic actually said that. That's what you get for trying to hurt me and my friends. Minor spelling mistake. Bad ending. How do I get the good ending? Luigi Net has joined the party. What do you mean? This game is just so good, I had to leave you to the whole experience. By far my personal favorite in terms of gameplay in this list. There are a total of 12 characters in this game, which is kinda crazy. I'll go over the strategy for both max modes in order as they are listed here. First is the Darkest Hour. You might think that this mode should be harder than regular Burn to Ashes, but it's really not. The one thing that changes here is how Savage Sonic works. Here you need to flash the light on him whenever he passes by the window or when he appears at the left door, which makes him not the biggest threat in the game anymore, but I'll talk about that in a bit. And the mask animatronics will actually become light animatronics, so just flash the light on them. The one reason the open cameras here is to find Boo whenever he jump scares you. Finding him and looking at him to get rid all the animatronics that appear in the office, you just need to flash the light on their face, including Shadow Sonic. Golden Sonic, you just need to not look at his camera for too long. I never had him spawn on the same camera as Boo, so you should be fine. For the Phantoms and Withered Balloon Toad, yes, that's his fucking name. Just turn off the light when you see them, and that really is it. Yay. I guess I gotta beat this again. Now, Burn to Ashes. The only difference here is that animatronic will need to be lured by the audio. You should try to keep him at camera 3 at all times. If he gets further than camera 3, just use the audio lure as many times as you need to get him back there. You might not be able to get him there, so really just be aware of where he is. As long as you are aware of where he is, you should be fine. The light animatronics now just put on the mask, including Golden Sonic. And Shadow Sonic just turn the light on him on. Just turn the light on his face when you see him. This mode actually gets very consistent, proven by me who beat Darkest Hour and Burnt to Ashes in a row here. If you're going to choose one of the games in this video to play, please play this one, it's really good. The reason why I beat them back to back is actually because I beat Burnt to Ashes first, but then I didn't record, so I had to record it again. Okay. I'm like 90% sure I beat those back to back. Now don't worry because the next games are also incredibly good. Five Nights at the Krusty Krab Tree. Right after Sonic 3, we have Krusty Krab Tree. Crazy. Okay, the temperature is going up. I have no clue what the actual fuck. Coolant pump? Is this on or... What does this have to do with the Krusty Krab? I genuinely don't know the story behind this game, but essentially we are in a submarine, something war, something SpongeBob, something hammerhead, what? Okay, yeah, I don't know. That's all I managed to get from this because the videos that act as phone calls are really annoying and they don't actually explain anything about the gameplay, so I just muted most of them. Okay, what was I supposed to do? Oh, there is something there. Let's go. Two things there. What is this? This game seems high quality. Okay. Jeez. Okay, so I wait for him to get out of here so that I can flash. Okay, I did it. Okay, so this game doesn't explain shit. I am just hoping that I figure it out. But the game's not bad. This game feels very inspired by One Night at Flumpty too, considering I've seen a few mechanics here and sound effects that are very much present in One Night at Flumpty's. Oh, no. I don't understand this. So, you know the Dunning-Kruger effect? You know, this graph that shows confidence about a certain thing over time, the fucking motorcycle. I'm leaving that in, I don't care. My brain playing this game had a graph that looked more like this. Yeah, this game is a lot of that, and honestly, it's really fun to figure it out. Wow, such realistic graphics. Wow, this looks like real life. What a crazy graphics. This is unrealistic, actually. Those cars were moving too fast. Shaking my head. First, I'll actually talk about Squidward. He'll make two sound cues, one when he enters the vent, and when he is about to attack. You need to turn back and turn off the power to deal with him. It's very important that you never let the exposure go up. We now have Hammerhead and Amalgamation that work pretty much the exact same way, but I'll talk specifically about Hammerhead. You see them on the halls, on your left or right, and once they disappear from the camera, you just go to their corresponding size and flash the lights. Now, the reason Hammerhead is special because Squidward and Ham will attack at the same time. Find which side Hammerhead is on. See if Amalgamation is close to attacking you. If he goes to attack you, you flash him and turn off the power. But if he's not, just go turn off the power immediately, and as soon as you hear Squidward leaving, flash Hammerhead's side. As long as you don't mess Squidward's timing, you will never die. Next we have Plankton. He will usually say a voice line, and you'll be able to find him in one of these 4 spots. And to get rid of him, you just need to click on him. The tape is very important, you need to leave it running all the time, because if you don't, we'll have the phantoms show up. They'll just show up here, and when 3 of them appear, you die. Very simple. One thing that you need to be aware is that turning off the power also gets them to appear, because the tape won't be playing without power. And next we have Karen. She will appear as monitor pop-ups that you need to close. If you don't, she'll hack Sandy and Sandy will kill me. Don't ask me, I never died. Never died to her. Speaking of Sandy, next she'll be enabled once this bar appears on the screen. What I did was check camera 3 once every cycle, but you can be more precise with this one. Once you see her, use the button on your desk. Go back, turn off your power. One of the batteries will break, you really just need to replace it. You also need to manage your power and the temperature. So to do that, start the night by turning on the coolant and turning off the lights and camera system. You let the power get to about 85%, then you turn off the power. Once you hear the first plankton sound cue, you are gonna turn off the power, let the battery go back to 100%, and while it's going back to 100%, you click plankton and grab 2 batteries on the desk drawer. Then you're gonna turn off the coolant and you're gonna turn on the lights and the doors. From there, you just do the strategy where if you're gonna look for Hammerhead in one of the cameras, turn off the power, wait for Squidward to leave, flash Hammerhead, also flashing Amalgamation when needed, clicking Plankton. Just look at camera 3 every once in a while and you should be good. Very cool and actually surprisingly consistent mode. Hey, there we go. 3 stars. I guess full version. Post Shift 2, I saw. Post Shift 2, yes. Oh my god, Post Shift 2, the best. Ooh, David. Ooh, Tierland. Okay. Yo, this is actually kinda sick. Why haven't I ever heard of this game? Okay, so I guess we go here. Okay, what do I do? So what do I do? I don't get it. Click. I clicked on it. Okay. Oh. Did I beat the game? And then I die. Why? No, let me leave! Let me leave! This is so bullshit. Already? What do I do now? If you're wondering why I am so annoyed, it's because I spent a full 30 minutes without a single clue on what I was supposed to do. And you know whose fault is this? It's actually mine, 100% mine. There's a guide for the characters that the game tells you about, like at the very start of the game. After figuring that out though, the nights went by really quickly. There we go. This game is so hard. I'm quite literally sweating. Can I just talk about this hour complete scene for a second? I love it so much. Every time I was annoyed at the game and heard this, it was like a fucking dopamine bomb or something. I love it very much and you don't get to make fun of me for it, okay? Now we're gonna talk about the custom nights. First, you can divide the animatronics into 3 groups. The lure animatronic consists of Tiller, Tracy, and Frill. I'm also not sure if Tiller counts, but I'll throw him here anyways. Tiller is the robot in this room that you need to fix in order to complete the night. The objective here in this hour is to lure the lure animatronics using the monitor, and you are gonna be getting close to them, and this bar will fill up. Once the bar fills up, you can get these animatronics into one of these 3 spots. You need to go to 1 spot per animatronic, and after you do this, they won't annoy you anymore. And you should always be moving, since if you stay still for too long, the animatronics will infect Tiller and you need to go fix it. That will happen multiple times an hour. So to fix the robot, you just need to go to the panel that is inside the closet room, and you are gonna click the file that has the name Zenny. The lower animatronics can also get into the corridor, which is where all the danger happens. When they appear, they will make a special sound cue. When you hear it, go to the corridor. If you see Tiller, this fucker, just ignore him. Tracy and Phil are the opposite. You need to look at them, and if you don't go in the corridor in time, they'll block the door until you look in the keyhole enough to get them away. The second group is the annoyances. I didn't really have a better name for them. They can't be lured, they are indicated by a slight desaturated red in the monitor, and they are usually very annoying. Except for Willow, very fluffy, so approved. She will get into the corridor with a unique sound cue, so you just need to look at her for a bit. Next is Mischievous, and he is the motherfucking fucker. He will get in the corridor and start talking radio language. And will stay there for very long, stalling the night a lot. You cannot go in the same room as him. He will leave after his second time speaking. The first time indicates his arrival, and then he will play music. Once he says something else after the music, he will leave. He'll still play music for a bit, but it's safe to go in the corridor. Once he's done, he'll send out his puppet. So if you are in the monitor area when he leaves, you need to go to the closet and click the puppet, which can be either on the left here or on the right. If you are in the closet, you can go here or here. And the final group is the extra animatronics, which you unlock them after you get to the custom hour. This is classic Tiller. He will appear right here on the door to get to the closet, and you really just need to click on him. And for Endo, you need to look away, and he's actually one of the worst animatronics for hardest 720, because most of the nights you will be playing without power. So if you notice that the lights get darker around you and you can't see anything even with your flashlight, that probably means Endo spawned, so you're just gonna look far into one direction. If you see him on the side that you just looked, you just go to the other side. And if you don't see him, or you are not sure if you saw him or not, then just keep looking on the same side, because you probably did not see him. And if you got confused, don't worry, because here is the strategy. Start by going to the corridor and fixing Tiller as fast as possible. When you finish, which will be around 15 seconds, one animatronic will probably already be there. If it's Tiller, you just get past him and go to the computer, pretend he doesn't exist. If it's Mischievous, you will hear right away, so you really just need to wait him out. And the others, you just deal with them by staring at them. When you get to the computer, if Tiller is currently in the corridor, grab this fuel can, because that restores the power when you take it to the fuel thing. However, if he's not in the corridor currently attacking, you need to lure him as fast as possible, because he's the only one that works differently from the other lore animatronics. Once you get Tiller contained, you never need to worry about him in the dark. Makes this entire night so much easier, because if you hear an animatronic getting there and you are in the corridor, you don't need to worry about checking the animatronic to see if you need to leave or just continue there, because you're always gonna need to continue there anyway. If you see the power go out, always try to have fuel with you, but don't use it right away every single time, because the power drain is absurd, like multiple percentages per second. So try to use the fuel when you just get rid of a combo and you hear Mischievous entering the... Okay, now if you hear any lore animatronics get in the corridor, you really should only go deal with them when you hear Willow's laugh. Then look at the keyhole and spam W. If you haven't managed to contain Tiller yet, when you look at the keyhole, if you see red eyes, go back. That means that it's Tiller, and you should just wait to leave. This is also a very speedrunnable game, so go ahead and get some good times, I guess. Whoa, I literally just beat. This is full 720. What There's no way I beat it this fast. Okay, so as promised, I am gonna start the tier list. As you can see, I have stuff like pop goals. I think it's just that one that I haven't really played on video, but I played a little bit but didn't get to finish. So I'll first do a tier list on how much I enjoyed it, and then second, I'll do a tier list based on the difficulty I would give. First, I played Five Nights at Wario's. By far the worst game I've played in this list. No more thoughts. It's just stupid. I had to pull out the fucking timer to beat it. Second, let's talk about Five Nights at Candy's 2. I also fucking hated it, but at least it's better. Next mode is Grizzlies actually. Let's see, where is it? This one. Did I enjoy? That was like pretty mid. I don't remember even fucking playing this game. But it was the one with the doors and flashing the light. B tier, yeah, B tier. It's just right there in the middle. Next, we actually have FNAF 1. Well, I mean, it's of course it's S tier in game because this is the first what started it all. But in terms of gameplay and for today's standards or my standards, how much fun I honestly say actually A tier, A to S tier. Actually, no, it's S tier. This is the first max mode I've ever beaten. And probably the first max mode you guys have ever beaten. Pretty simple to understand. You really can't go wrong. Next one is a Golden Past. It's definitely in the same tier as Grizzlies. I think a little bit better actually. A Golden Pass is definitely a little bit better than Grizzlies. The Joy of Creation Basement Run mode. This one, I honestly, it's different and you can do it every time. And considering I like the Joy of Creation, I'm gonna put it on A tier. It's just that it's probably at the top of A tier. FNAF 3, oh boy. Okay, this is. Oh, it definitely is like right here. This mode is as aggressive nightmare is just as. What else? What else? What else? Pizza time players. This one was just super easy and pretty fun in general. I said in the video that that it was easy S tier, but it's more of like a low A tier just because it's kind of boring. Night No is it's actually pretty interesting. I would put it slightly higher in the A tier just because it is pretty fun and it's not that hard. Hard boiled mode on One Night at Flumpty's 2 here. I would say this is at the top of A tier as well. It's probably the best one out of the A tier so far. Burn to Ashes. I don't even need to say anything about Darkest Hour and Burn to Ashes. Burn to Ashes is a little bit harder and cooler, so it goes on S tier. The gameplay is slightly better, I think. 720 mode, Five Nights at Krusty Krabs. It's low A tier. It's Five Nights at Candy's 1. I honestly forgot to include it here, but I would say it's definitely at the same as Night Null. Tealerland, okay. I've had very much fun with this game. I will say that it's slightly better than Burn to Ashes, but it's not better than Darkest Hour. And FNAF 4, I will put it just a little bit above here, and nothing in C tier. I'm gonna move Grizzlies down just to go on C tier. And now for difficulty. Actually, I'm gonna do exactly like the thumbnail. I'm gonna put hardest and easiest. Yeah, I would say that Five Nights at Warriors is the same difficulty as Five Nights at Candies, but yeah, that's about it. Subscribe to not miss the next episode and tell me what you think about the video down in the comments and what you'd like to see next. Bye bye.